Hello, everyone. Welcome to our reading this week. My name is Victoria. I am coming to you with my lovely Ganesha right here. I decided I would bring some Ganesh into the reading and the vibration. I'm not sure if you've ever worked with Ganesh or studied about Ganesh, but he is the remover of obstacles and complex situations, helping work through them in a positive way. He is a Hindu god, Ganesha. There are many hymns and songs sang to Ganesh, and if you haven't looked Ganesh up, I recommend that maybe you check him out. I am going to be pulling from the Ascended Master Oracle today, and I did pull one card from the Voice of Souls. So this week we are moving through the last degrees of Leo. And depending on when you watch this video, we may already be on the 29th degree, or we may already be in the 0 degree of Virgo, or the 1st or the 2nd. But we are in a culmination period. Being that we're at the end of Leo, we may have an energy of just needing to get the inner child urges, desires, wantings, passions satisfied. You may feel that come up in like a burst in this last 24 to 48 hours before we move out of Leo. We've had so much go on. We've had the full moon, that opposition between the sun and the moon every month, but we had it squared by Uranus. We had the Saturn-Jupiter square, which we're actually still in as I'm recording this. We had the Venus opposing Saturn, which has actually been in my chart for the last 4 months. I've been experiencing it in my own life, but the whole universe got to experience that Venus opposing Saturn, Saturn opposing Venus. So there's been so many collective energies of oppositions, squares, things coming to a head, having to make decisions, having to see what needs to happen first before the next thing can happen, taking responsibility before pleasure sometimes, or giving leeway to like enjoying pleasure, and then yes, I enjoyed my pleasure, now I'm going to go take care of responsibility. There's a balance with all things. So I hope that you have been navigating all these with grace and ease. And if it has been challenging, which I know it has been for many people, in all our own specific ways, you've been calling on the higher presence to assist you. Your higher presence, your guardians of light, angels, ancestors of light. And I'm getting right now, like sometimes when we get antsy or we get frustrated, like I heard focus on service. If you get nervous, focus on service if you get nervous, or if your body starts to get kind of nervous. I get a little antsy every now and then. I need to either exercise, or I need to focus on service, or clearing something out. Like, okay, what can I donate? Or if I want to really see movement, like let's make 2 bags of trash and see what needs to go. But like real trash, well, I think, or maybe 2 bags of donation. That's probably more like it. But what's in excess that doesn't need to be in one's life. And then also like what I'm hearing too, as we're moving into Virgo season, what we're putting in our body that may be in excess that we don't need, like toxins, sugar, other things, depending on what our vices are. So many things in moderation, of course, is the best key. Moderation is key. Okay, so the first set of cards is the Ascended Master deck. We have Nurture Yourself straight off the bat, and this actually came out twice. This is Mother Mary. Call on that mother presence to help assist, nurture, guide, love, hold you, hold us as we're moving through these times of tribulation. We do have the moon in Pisces right now, so we may feel a little vulnerable, dreamy, kind of I don't want to say wishy-washy, but kind of like, should I move this way, should I move that way, like the fish moving through the ocean of our feelings. So we may feel one way at one point, and we may feel another way at another point. It happens. But when the moon moves into Aries tomorrow night, we may feel all fired up. So what's today? Today's Tuesday afternoon. So tomorrow night, Wednesday night, it's going to be moving into Aries. I don't know the exact time. I don't have my book with me, but it's going to. And then by Thursday, it will definitely be in Aries, fired up. Okay, follow your heart. The best thing to do right now is follow your heart. It's always the best thing to do is follow your heart, right? But especially with us finishing up in Leo, Sun in Leo. Because Leo is the heart. Leo is ruled by the sun. The sun is in our heart space. Whether you want to look at it on the tree of life, in the Sephirah Tigeret, the sun is encased in there. If you want to look at our chakra system, the sun is just a little bit lower right here. Solar plexus. The sun is our soul star and how we're shining. The seed of life, blossoming forward. How are we following our heart right now? Again, the prayer to St. Francis. This came up last week, right? You can do it, Archangel Michael. Call Archangel Michael ahead of you, call before you, behind you, above you, below you, to your right, to your left, if you need extra protection. I think for many of my clients, I've talked about the Archangel Michael prayer that you could say if you need extra reinforcement. I can say it now. Archangel Michael before me, Archangel Michael behind me, Archangel Michael to my right, Archangel Michael to my left, Archangel Michael above, Archangel Michael below, Archangel Michael wherever I go. I am Archangel Michael's loving presence and protection here, there, and everywhere. It's a simple prayer you could do. You can make up your own. Just do it if you need it. And you can do it. Just do it and you can do it. So that's going to give you that freedom. So not pushing forward haphazardly, but pushing forward with focus, with direction, with conviction, with purpose. Focus on service if you get nervous. Something going on here with that. So maybe this is part of that Venus, feeling that Venus and Saturn in opposition right now, and that Jupiter Saturn square going on too. So deep breath, continue on, deep breath, continue on. And the card I pulled from the Voice of Souls Oracle is learning. And again, this is the Voice of Souls. This is what it looks like. And learning. And this is card 4. And I'll read part of it to you. You are learning many things at the moment that may not be positive. You are in an energy of intense learning and great positive evolution. You need to learn new things. You also have many abilities and skills dormant inside you. This is powerful in you. I know you are in doubt right now. You may wonder if you're taking the right path by learning new things or making important changes related to your new capabilities. If you make the choice by and for yourself, it will always be a good choice because it is your own. Be daring and be confident in yourself. I am sending you many signs to help you trust what you feel deep inside instead of listening to other people's frameworks of reference. You are taking a unique path that will be fabulous and bring you many new things. It will be more than sublime. Aww, I think that's perfect right now because we are in a time where we're having to learn new things, but also learn in a new way, learn in a society that is shifting and changing dramatically. And I'm hearing right now, there's new ways of doing things that we haven't even touched on, that are going to be coming to the surface, that are very unexpected and innovative is what is coming through. I'm going to see if there's anything else on here. No, I feel like this is very good, that learning excerpt. This deck, this has 3 different ways that the description can come across. The first way, which is the way that I usually read it, for the collective or for like myself when I'm just pulling a card, is from our soul. And then the second way is from our spirit guides. And then the third way is from an entity or spirit, or one that has passed on, an ancestor or friend of light that has passed on to us, that brings us that message. So kind of like a soul peace, soul retrieval, karmic completion matter is the third one. So all right, my friends, thank you for joining me today. I'm sending you so much love and Ganesha's good vibrations. Ganesha assists remove obstacles, especially as we're moving through these trying times. And remember, you are the light, and be that light that you want to see in the world. And remember to make those decisions for oneself, because it is so satisfying when we know and we are in the conviction of our soul self. And I know I already read that from the cards, but I'm hearing it again. So if you'd like to book a reading, let me know. I am doing a lot of astrology readings right now. I'm diving deeper into astrology. So I'm looking at the transits that are hitting one's natal chart, and how that could be affecting one in their growth and evolution and progressiveness of life. So I'm finding that more than anything, more than even the natal chart, is really important right now in the development of one and what they're feeling. So if you are curious and have some things going on that you can't quite explain or you don't understand, you may be going through one of those transits. I'd love to dive a little bit deeper into it with you. And I'm sending you lots of love and lots of blessings. Until next week. I keep on saying aloha, aloha. I used to live in Hawaii forever. Well, for 7 years. Okay.